Hello, students. Today I'm going to explain one of the most important topics of grammar, that is, parts of speech. The knowledge of parts of speech makes our sentence making easy, effective, and strong. So, let us get started. Parts of speech. So, what are the parts of speech? We all know because this is one of the easiest topic. So, parts of speech are elements of a sentence. They are parts of a sentence because we know sentences are made of words and words are characterized according to their use and functions into 8 parts of speech. Let us take the example. Well, we shall go to school early and give the smart boy a surprise. In this sentence, we have got all the 8 parts of speech. How is it? We have got noun, pronoun, adjective, verb, adverb, preposition, conjunction, and interjection. How is it so? We have got school, boy, surprise, names of something. So these 3 words are nouns. And again we have got we, and we is a pronoun. We have got adjective in the form of the smart and a and the are articles, and smart is an adjective, and the articles also are considered as an adjective. Again we have got verb in the form of shall go. Shall is modal helping verb and go. And again give. We have got adverb here. Early is adverb here. We have got preposition in this sentence. To is preposition. We have got conjunction because this joins. This word joins. That's why and is conjunction here. And last one, interjection. So in this sentence, we have got all 8 parts of speech. So now we know the importance of the topic. We know how important the knowledge of parts of speech is. So the knowledge of parts of speech helps us analyze, we can analyze sentences, understand, and it also helps us construct good sentences as well. Now let's have an overview of all the parts of speech, and we shall start with nouns. Nouns. A noun is the name of a person, a place, a thing, an animal, an action, an event, a quality, or an abstract idea. Let us take examples. The child was playing with a ball in the park. Second one, he gave the dog a kick. Third, she attended the marriage with me. Next, he is praised for his honesty. He is full of horror. So, in these examples, we have got nouns. In the first one, child is a person, ball is a thing, park is a place, dog, animal, kick, name of an action, marriage, an event, honesty, quality, an abstract idea, horror. It means the name of anything can be called a noun. They are naming words. We can say that nouns are naming words, and they can be classified as abstract or concrete. Concrete, the things that have got shape and size, abstract that do not have shape and size. They can also be classified as count nouns or non-count nouns, or sometimes they can belong to either category. So count nouns, countable, non-count, uncountable. It usually answers the question of what or who. How can we identify a noun in a sentence? We can ask questions from these words, what or who. A noun can function as a subject, a direct object, an indirect object, a subject complement, an object complement, an appositive, an adjective, or an adverb. After nouns comes pronoun, because a pronoun replaces or comes in place of a noun or another pronoun. We can say that a pronoun is a word that replaces a noun, or a pronoun is a word in a sentence that comes in place of a noun. Let us take the example. Yesterday I saw a man in the market. The man is standing at the door. Again, yesterday I saw a man in the market. He is standing at the door. In first example, we have got a man here and again man. So instead of saying the man again, I am using here he. So he is replacing the man in this sentence. It means he is pronoun here that replaces man, which is a noun. So now take the another example. My friends and I go to school together. We go to school together. In another sentence, I'm using we instead of my friends and I. It means here it is replacing friends and I. I is a pronoun. That's why we can say that a pronoun is a word that replaces a noun. It is replacing noun here as well as a pronoun here. So instead of writing my friends and I go to school together, I'm writing we go to school together. So a pronoun comes in place of a noun. Pronouns are further defined by types. So how many types of pronouns are there? First one, personal pronouns as he, she, it, they. Second, possessive pronouns. Possessive, it can be the case of personal pronoun his, hers, mine, and then reflexive pronouns. Reflexive, himself, herself, itself, themselves, and then emphatic pronouns himself, herself, itself, etc. It is put for emphasis only. Then relative pronouns who, whom, which, etc. And then demonstrative pronouns this, these, those, that, etc. And then interrogative pronouns who, whom, which, etc. Then comes indefinite pronouns all, many, few, little, the number that is not definite. And then comes distributive pronouns either, neither, each, etc. Reciprocal pronouns each other, one another, etc. Exclamatory pronouns what, such, with mark of exclamation. Adjectives. So, what an adjective is? An adjective is a word that adds something in the meaning of a noun. or a pronoun. We can say that modifies a noun or a pronoun. Modifies means changes. Let us take some examples. The boy throws stones into the well. Second one, the boy throws small stones into the well. The boy throws black stones into the well. And the last one, the boy throws two stones into the well. Now, what we notice in these sentences, stones are noun. In second sentence, stones are small here. So we can see that something is added in the meaning of stones using this adjective. And in third example as well, black stones. So stones are black now. So it modifies stones here. It changes the meaning of stone. Here in second example, the stones were small, and now in third example, stones are black. We can say something is added in the meaning of stones. And here in last sentence, we can see stones are two. So now here, stones are given a definite number. So an adjective changes the meaning of a noun, or something is added in the meaning of a noun or pronoun by the use of an adjective. An adjective usually answers the question of which one, what kind, how much, how many. So how can we pick up adjective from a sentence? Just by questioning with these words. Which one, what kind, how much, how many. And as in the fourth example, if I ask the question, how many stones are there? The answer is two. So two is an adjective. So we can pick up adjectives by using these words, making questions from these words. Now let us go through the types of adjectives. Adjectives may be proper, that are found by proper nouns as Indian, Chinese, Martian, Shakespearean. An adjective can be descriptive, that describes something, qualitative, that has the quality, attributive, or we can say adjective of quality as good, bad, small, round, etc. Quantitative adjective or adjective of quantity, that tells the quantity of something. For example, some, little, half, enough, etc. Numeral adjective or adjective of number. In numeral adjectives, we have two categories, definite and indefinite, as one, first, some, many, one and first definite, some and many indefinite. And then comes demonstrative adjective like this, that, these, those, etc. And then distributive adjective like each, every, either, etc. Interrogative adjective that asks question as which, what, whose, etc. Possessive adjective that tells the possession as my, his, her, etc. Emphasizing adjective is very, on, etc. just to put emphasis. Exclamatory adjective such as what, such, followed by exclamatory mark. So these were adjectives. Now comes verb, the most important part in a sentence. A verb is a word that shows an action. The action may be physical or mental. It can show occurrence, any happening event, or a state of being. Let us take some examples to understand a verb. He thought to dig the ground and picked up a spade. Second, the incidents happened yesterday. Third, he is an engineer. So in these three sentences, we find verbs in green color. In first sentence, he thought to dig the ground and picked up a spade. He thought is a verb here, and this shows mental action. Thought shows mental action. To dig. Dig is also a part of verb though. It is infinitive here. And picked. It is also a verb here. And it shows physical action because he is picking up something with the help of his hands. The incidents happened yesterday. And happened, this is verb here and it shows occurrence, happening of something. And in third sentence, he is an engineer, is here shows a state of being. So a verb can be physical or mental action, it can be an occurrence, or it can be a state of being. A verb tells something about subject of the sentence. Okay, it tells what the subject does or what happens to the subject. That's why it is important part of a sentence. And types of verbs. What type of verbs are there? Verbs are finite, non-finite, they are transitive, intransitive, main verbs or auxiliary verbs or helping verbs. In helping verb models also come here. Regular verbs, irregular verbs, action verbs, linking verbs, mental verbs. Now comes adverb. An adverb is a word that describes or that modifies a verb, an adjective, or an another adverb. So we can say that an adverb is a word that modifies or that changes the meaning of a verb, an adjective, or an another adverb. Let us take these examples. First one, he is a fast runner. Second one, he runs fast. Third, he runs very fast. Fourth, unfortunately, we have lost the match. So when we look to these examples, we find that in first sentence, runner is a noun and fast modifies runner. It means fast modifies a noun, and the word that modifies a noun is an adjective. So in first sentence, fast is an adjective. Why? Because it modifies a noun here. Let us take the second example. He runs fast. Now, fast modifies runs, and runs is a verb. And here, fast is modifying a verb. It means fast is an adverb here. So, an adverb is a word that modifies or that describes a verb. And here, fast is describing or modifying this verb runs. And in this example, third one, he runs very fast. Runs is a verb here, and fast, as we know, it modifies runs. So fast is an adverb here because it modifies runs. Very is modifying fast here. He runs fast. But fast is very. So very, the word very is modifying fast, and fast is an adverb. So very is also an adverb because adverb modifies an adverb as well. In last example, unfortunately, we have lost the match. unfortunately is an adverb here, and here it modifies the entire sentence. So, an adverb describes or modifies a verb, an adjective, or another adverb, and it also modifies the entire sentence. An adverb indicates time. So they are adverbs of time, such as now, yesterday, tomorrow. An adverb also indicates place. So they are adverbs of place, such as here, there, up, down. Manner, adverbs of manner, such as beautifully, perfectly, smartly, softly. Adverbs of degree, very, nearly, etc. And then adverbs of frequency, always, seldom, once, etc. Adverbs of interrogation, interrogative adverbs, when, how, why, etc. Adverbs of confirmation and negation, certainly, certainly for confirmation, never for negation. Adverbs of conjunction, besides, accordingly, furthermore, etc. So, adverbs of evaluation, clearly, honestly, hopefully, etc. An adverb can be put into various places. Places means they can be placed in the beginning of a sentence, in the middle of a sentence, or they can have final position within the sentence. It usually answers the question. An adverb answers the questions of when, where, how much, how often, why, under what conditions, or to what degree. So, in order to find out adverb in a sentence, we can ask questions from these words. Preposition. Pre means before, plus position. It means the prepositions are the words that are placed before a noun or a pronoun, and they relate that noun or pronoun to the word that comes before them. Let us understand it by the following examples. First one is, there's a tree, the school. Second one, there is a tree in the school. Third, there is a tree behind the school. And last one, there is a tree in front of the school. So in the following examples, what we find? In first example, we see that there is a tree dash the school. So there is no relation to the tree and the school. We cannot connect these two because both of them are a part of this sentence, but they don't have any relation. And if we put in between these two words, as in the second example, there is a tree in the school. Now there is a relationship in between these two. Now the tree is in the school. And if we put behind, the relationship changes. And now the tree is not in the school, it is somewhere outside or behind. And in last example, in front of, again by putting in front of here, we change the relationship of the tree to the school. So that's how we can say that prepositions are the words. These are the words that are placed before a noun or pronoun. So these three prepositions are placed before a noun. School, school, school. But what these prepositions are doing? They are relating this noun to the word that comes before them. They are relating this noun, the school, to the tree. That's why we say that prepositions are the words that are placed before a noun or pronoun and they make a relationship in between two nouns or pronouns. A preposition may indicate time, such as on, in, from. They can indicate place, as in, on, at. They indicate directions, such as towards, to, into, onto, etc. They can indicate agent, as by, with, etc. Instrument, such as by, with, etc. A preposition is always part of a phrase, and that is called a prepositional phrase. Conjunction or connectors. A conjunction is a joining word. We use a conjunction to link or join words, phrases, or clauses as in the following examples. I like tea and coffee. He looks very fit in spite of his age. No sooner had the baby finally fallen asleep than the doorbell rang. So in the example, I like tea and coffee. So here and joins tea, coffee. It means conjunctions are the words that can join words. And in the second example, he looks very fit in spite of his age. So here, in spite of is a conjunction and it joins phrase. And last example, no sooner had the baby finally fallen asleep than the doorbell rang. So here, no sooner than. The conjunction is there, no sooner than, and now here these conjunctions are joining clauses. So conjunctions are the words that can join words, phrases, and clauses. Types of conjunction. Conjunctions can be coordinating, such as and, or, nor, and coordinating conjunctions are those that join individual words or phrases and independent clauses. Subordinating conjunction: if, since, after, as if, etc. And subordinating conjunctions, they join dependent clauses. Correlative conjunctions, such as either, or, neither, nor, both, and, they always appear in pairs. And correlative conjunctions, they link equivalent sentence elements. Conjunctions indicate comparison. So we can say that those conjunctions are conjunctions of comparison. Then, rather than, whether, etc. Conjunctions can indicate time, such as after, until, so they are conjunctions of time. They indicate concession. They are conjunctions of concession. Though, although, etc. Reason, because, in order to, etc. Conjunctions showing condition, unless, if, etc. Conjunctions indicating place, where, wherever. Conjunctions indicating manner, as if, how, etc. And we also have relative pronouns as conjunctions, such as who, whoever, whom, etc. And relative adjectives are also there, working as conjunctions, such as that, whatever, which, etc. Interjection. An interjection is a word added to a sentence to express strong feeling and emotions. It is a short exclamation. For example, wow, what a beautiful painting it is. And here, wow expresses admiration. And second example, ouch, it hurts. And ouch here expresses pain. Ouch is an interjection here. And in third one, yippee, we've won. And here, yippee is interjection and it expresses extreme happiness. So many interjections are there. An interjection is usually followed by the mark of exclamation or exclamatory mark. This was the overview of all the parts of speech. All the 8 topics are further explained in my videos separately. So thank you for watching the video till end.